Hi, Karibu, and today on His Word, we are talking about beauty. My name is Jen Osoro, and joining me to talk about beauty is Mr. Alan Buletti. Karibu. You do talks in campuses, colleges, and other things, and other groups. In your interactions with people generally across the board, what would you say ails the modern woman as far as beauty is concerned?
It's a whole plate of things, but I can just pick a few from here and there. One I can say is comparison. We like comparing ourselves to each other in terms of our beauty. I'm not as dark as her. I'm not as light as this particular person. I'm not as shapely as a particular person. So when most of the times we compare our perceived weaknesses to their perceived strengths, which from the word go, it's a very a defeat mode. If I compare my perceived strengths to your perceived weaknesses, my perceived weaknesses to your perceived strengths, from the word go, we can't be on the same level. You're always higher than me. So instead of comparing ourselves to each other, why can't we bring the best of us to the plate, so that I bring who I am? Because I normally tell people, no one can beat you at being you. So be the best you can ever be. They can just copy who you are. So we start comparing ourselves to each other and bring who we are. Because something like I say is competition, like competing with each other. I want to show you I'm the best in this particular field of beauty competition. It is supposed to complement each other. Imagine if all of us were the same color or the same height. It would be such a boring world to live in. So I say you find beauty in the array of differences how it crops up. So there are many you can dwell on, but I think give the two for the time being.
Okay. Thank you. You're a man, obviously, but what makes you interested in this area of beauty, especially coming from that perspective as a man? As ladies, we are always talking about beauty. We do have many of us speaking to ourselves, in the sisterhood about beauty. But having a man come in, what drove you to this?
I believe if a man has a warped opinion of what beauty is, then every other gender known as a female is in trouble. If I am a husband, my wife is in trouble. If I am an employer, my employees are in trouble. If I am a brother, my sisters. If I am a pastor, my flock who are females are in trouble. So it's not just me being able to define and appreciate beauty the right way, but being able to reflect that same thing the people around me. For example, if I have a daughter and I don't tell her how beautiful she is, how attractive she is, both on the inside and on the outside, she look for those words in something else or someone else. However demeaning they'll come across, as long as she hears I love you, I care for you, you're beautiful, she look for those kind of words. So for a man to be able to understand what that, because to me I believe beauty to a lady is more than just a word. It's a way of life. Where she calls her beautiful children, a beautiful home, my beautiful savior.
For sure, what you're saying is quite important about the men speaking into the women in their lives, their relatives, that's your sister, your daughter.
Exactly.
I remember my dad always telling me when I look nice from when I was young and into my 20s, into my 30s, he'd tell me you look beautiful. But even more, speaking to me about the inner beauty, that you tell me, even if you look nice on the outside, but your behavior is like that of a pig. It's like putting a golden ring in the snout of a pig. So that is for sure important for the Christian man to be speaking to their Christian sisters or daughters or whatever it is. Any scripture that you would be able to leave us with, something that can anchor everything we're talking about, an anchor verse for beauty?
I'll take one that seems to be off, but it points to something deeper. As to how God looks at beauty in us. If I go to the book of First Samuel 16:7. The Lord says, "Do not consider his appearance or height. For I have rejected him." The Lord does not look at the things people look at. People look at the outside appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. You know, I don't believe he's saying he doesn't care how he physically looks like, because we made his image and likeness. But I believe that's not where there's so much you can pursue after a physical person. With a whole range of things can get in my heart. That's why I'm saying, if we begin by pursuing each other's inner beauty, our heart, we shall find so much depth in who that person is, in if they are hurting, if they are okay, if they need to be talked to go in particular in their lives. So I think even as the Lord looks at the heart, that should be our module. To look at people's heart. Not saying that we should neglect how we physically look like, how we groom ourselves, how we make our hair, how we shave, but we have to make them the majors and minor the minors. For sure, like we were talking earlier on somewhere else, that we need to have that balance, because sometimes we can go to the extremes where we say because it's all about the heart, we don't take care of our physical being, and at the other time when we go so much to look at the person's outward appearance, we forget that the thing that will be eternal are the things of the heart and the virtues. I think that, so to cut you, there are two extremes. Where the world is on the other extreme, where you do everything you want to do in your body, pierce every part, dress however much you want to dress, YOLO, you only live once. And the church, don't do A, B, C, D. It's stifling how we're supposed to express our beauty. So we need to find a balance of expressing our beauty, yet still being in respect of who we are. Thank you, Alan. Any parting shot, any last word?
I
think there's a quote in my book where I say, every single lady is divinely born beautiful, but you have to deliberately make yourself look attractive.
Okay. We will ponder on that. And thank you so much for your time and your insights. Please look out for Alan's book when it's out on the shelves. Buy a copy. Do not look for the PDF online. Buy his book, and we just pray that God blesses you and the work that you're doing and your life, and also to you listening to us, that God leads you in this journey of finding what beauty means to Him and living up to His standard. Looking forward to see you in the next video. Do share this one and follow us. Find us on Facebook and on Instagram. Truly become part of the Rubies family as you leave your comment below. Thank you and bye-bye.
Thank you.